It's time for the Weather Authority forecast. Just during the break, Violet was looking ahead in your computer. You think this is the nicest 7-day forecast you've ever seen?
Tomorrow is gross, but after that, I mean, it's picture perfect. We really couldn't ask for better weather. Got to stay tuned to find out those details, though. First, I want to focus on tomorrow. We've got one big batch of rain on the way. It's going to be widespread, and there is even a minor flood risk for the southern tier. After that, as I mentioned, several days of sun, and we've got a temperature change on the way. Milder weather, becoming a bit warm for the weekend, and then real heat arrives next week. But we do have a nice period with several days of very low humidity. Starting with this evening, it's still warm and humid out. Temperatures right now in the mid-80s in Syracuse. Seeing hazy sun as some upper-level clouds begin to build their way in. A couple of isolated thunderstorms far to the north along the border of Canada and far to the south as well, down into Pennsylvania. Even an isolated storm that did pop up over the Finger Lakes and fizzle out. But most places that will remain dry this evening will just see increasing clouds. Our next weather system will be a rainy one. Notice what it's bringing on the way in from the west. That looks to arrive around sunrise tomorrow, and it will bring some cooler weather with it. Today we got up to a high of 89 in Syracuse, but notice it didn't get out of the lower 70s further west. That's what we're expecting for tomorrow. Now let's time out the rain. Starting with this evening, right now increasing clouds, temperatures in the lower 80s, dry through the evening and for much of the overnight. By 11 p.m. dropping back into the lower 70s and hovering there. Upper 60s to lower 70s all night. By sunrise is when some light scattered showers begin to build in with cloudy skies to start the day, developing into a widespread steadier rain for midday, eventually tapering to light scattered showers, sprinkles as we go towards late afternoon and completely exiting by about sunset, maybe a little later for eastern areas by Rome and Utica, getting closer to about 10 or 11 p.m. In total, rainfall amounts will be the highest south of the Thruway, the lowest to the north, only expecting around 1/10 of an inch for the Tug Hill and Adirondacks. Syracuse will be around 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch, but notice further south of the Thruway, there are some pockets where there could be 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall. That is enough, if it does come down quickly, to spark some isolated flash flooding, especially far to the south by Binghamton and for Shenango and Otsego counties. So those are the areas of concern that we're watching for. If you look further south, though, there is a moderate risk of flooding stretching from New York City through New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Delaware. So this is going to be an especially soggy system for there. We missed the bullseye of the rain. But as I mentioned, there is still a minor flood risk for those southern areas, especially down towards the Catskills and heading towards Kingston. Beyond tomorrow, the weather looks perfect. Partly sunny on Friday, upper 70s, 80 on Saturday. Complete sunshine all weekend, nice low humidity, but warm in the lower 80s. We climb into the upper 80s Monday, Tuesday, partly sunny, and looking dry for the most part on Wednesday, other than an isolated afternoon thunderstorm. Michael.
Thanks, Violet.